Dan, you must be stoked with that. I think it was 7 tries in the end or something like that.
Yeah. Now our attack was very good, which I think we've improved whilst we were on the road, and scored some really nice tries. Spadey getting over the line, which is always good to see, and I thought he was outstanding tonight. Really stood up after a disappointing week, but no, pleasing to see the boys just using our skill, playing the way we want to play.
That's what you've been striving for all year, isn't it? You just got to get the defence to marry up to it.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's the challenge. Yeah, we leaked a couple of easy tries there, but we'll sort that out, no problem at all. I think that the big thing for us to grow as a football team is scoring tries. We'll have no problem shutting them out. We'll tweak that and work on that, but yeah, the attack's going well.
Confidence seems pretty high at the moment. Like it's almost a shame that you got a 3-week or 4-week break before your next one.
Yeah, we've got Suntory though, and they'll challenge us with. They'll be rolling out Gits and all those boys, so that'll be a good game for the young fellas and for the group without the 8 boys in the Wallaby squad. But yeah, we just got to, it gives us a chance now to work on a few things, to keep improving. And when we come back, we've got the Hurricanes, the Chiefs and the Tars. All 3 of those teams will be there or thereabouts at the end, so really good opportunity for us to stand up against quality.
Those 3 Wallabies boys that you picked made a real big difference in the first half, didn't they? Scotty and Allen in scrum, a few penalties there, Polly over the ball, and a try. Does that validate your decision, do you think?
I don't think I need to validate it. I was saying to Braz before, that's as nervous as I've been today before a game, just with the whole week and making sure the boys got through unscathed and put them in a position to be able to play well against Ireland, hopefully. We want the Wallabies doing well, so it hasn't been a great week there, and hopefully now Michael and Bernie and the boys get them in one piece, and they can have a really good week of preparation and win a test match in Brisbane on Saturday night.
Tommy again, just showing what he can do with individual durance again. He's just backed up his selection this week.
No, he's chock full of confidence at the moment, and so he should be, because he's performed really well, and he's worked hard on his game, and scored another good try tonight, and had some good touches. So he's got a bright future.
Where do you think this result tonight leaves you going into the break? You've got a few big games after the break, but do you think finals is still achievable?
If we beat the Hurricanes, and then we're still a chance, and then you just got to beat the Chiefs and see what happens. So we'll focus on having a bit of a break now and going over and enjoying and having a good game against Suntory. It'll be a quality team, and then we'll just focus on the Hurricanes. So I think mathematically, to answer your question, mathematically, we're still a chance, but we've got our own little 3-game final series coming up post break, so we'll worry about Wellington first.
Did you also think tonight showed in a couple of different ways that there is a pulse in you guys, but also in the Canberra rugby community? I think it was short of 10,000, but did you think that there were those signs there?
Yeah, I think so. Look, I thought, there's been a lot of chat about the 5,200 crowd. It was wet and cold, and you can understand why people stay at home. It's tough to bring your kids out and that sort of thing in those conditions. This afternoon, dry, still cool, but good conditions, and I hope they enjoyed a good game of footy. I thought our boys were outstanding in attack. The Sunwolves, as we know, they always challenge you. They're a unique footy team, and I think the crowd appreciated what they brought to the game as well. So come back in droves and bring your friends.
Do you think it was a bit of a defining week for the club? Obviously, you stood up, and those guys were picked in the team, and the Canberra fans obviously came out and supported you guys after the a few weeks ago. Yeah,
I think what's important this week is that our members and stakeholders and that understand that whilst we care about the Wallabies and want the Wallabies to do well, that we want to make sure that we present the best version of the Brumbies at every possible opportunity, and that when they front up and pay their membership, every year they know that that's going to be the case, and yeah, I thought you know, Michael Thompson led the way there, and you know, we've managed to get through unscathed, and everyone should be happy.
Rosie, you thanked the crowd afterwards as well. Must have been happy to deliver a performance like that for them.
Yeah, it was nice to see other people out there today. I think they made an effort, you know, to get out and support the team today, and yeah, really pleased with the performance we put on. Yeah, to play like that in front of our home fans is something that we sort of strive for.
Do you feel like it's clicking out there? Like you guys, Dan talks about the momentum that you've had over the past few weeks. Does it feel like that when you're out there, that it's starting to find the groove?
Yeah, I think just the boys backing their skill a bit, and being able to see pictures which we're trying to emulate at training. We spoke probably earlier in the year about just trying to break the shackles a bit on that, sort of change habits and help us grow, and guys are starting to realise the way we want to play, and they're seeing some quality out of it, you know, what we're achieving with it. So we've just got to keep sticking at it, keep finding our improvement where we can, and yeah, move forward.
I guess talk about defence to improve on as well. What about goal kicking? Is that something that you and Futz are working pretty hard on to get those percentages up? Because I think the scoreline like blows out with a few of those go-overs.
Yeah, man, absolutely. I think something that's a constant work on, you know, is trying to work every day. It's quite tough to practice kicking at it. You see there with the wind. So I'm not going to blame that. But it's yeah, we're constantly working at it. It's disappointing to not knock a few over and give us a bit more of a comfortable lead.
Henry as well. I think both Henry and Tavita probably had their best little runs for a little while now. But has it been a conscious effort to get Henry into games, or was that a conscious effort tonight? No,
not really. I think what our game gives us is, as we've seen in the past, our outside and our edge guys some space, and yeah, when you see them get the footy, they're doing some good things, which you just sort of want to try and target and give that to give them more opportunities like that. So it wasn't an actual focus. I think our game gives us enough to be able to achieve that, and to see those boys in full flight down edges is what you want.
Must be happy for Henry, because he's like he had a cracker tonight.
Yeah,
I think he ran for almost 200 metres or something like that tonight, which is pretty good.
Yeah, stoked for him, man. I think he's been working hard, and he's been one of our outstanding players. You know, he's playing big minutes for us. One of our leaders, and to see him get some space down there and have the performance he's had, I think it's totally deserved. You know, I think just keeps, as you know, he's pretty quiet and just goes about his work, but when you see him with the footy in hand, it's the best sort of sight.
Dan, a quick word on Henry as well, like how have you rated his year? He's been up and down, but tonight shows what he could do.
Yeah, I think he's been more up the last month. Yeah, I've been impressed with Silky. You know, his attitude's been really good around the group. You know, in terms of training, and Bruzzy mentioned him as a leader. You know, he doesn't say a lot, Henry, but when he does, the boys listen. And yeah, you just want the ball in his hands, and importantly, he wanted the ball in his hands. And I think that's probably the difference over the last 4 weeks and the last couple with Tavita as well, is that they've gone and demanded the football, and that's what you try and encourage them to do. You want the ball in their hands, and yeah, he was excellent tonight and scored some nice tries.
One who probably won't get the highlights because he didn't score a couple of tries, but Conor McInerney, I don't know how many minutes did he get through?
80.
He got through 80. Like,
yeah.
I think he played 16 minutes as the most he played for you guys before.
Yeah.
I don't think he lost a line in.
No, he didn't.
It's a pretty impressive performance from a kid.
Yeah, I was just chatting to a couple of other people about it. He was very, very good. Just did his job well, and he's got an ability to find a seam in a defensive line, and he just does the basics well. And he was nervous, you know, he was probably very nervous about line out time, and yeah, he did his job nicely. So it's good. He can enjoy a beer tonight and celebrate with his family and his mates.
It's good signs for the future, isn't it, to have talk about the hooker depth in Australian rugby at the moment, to have a guy like that coming through.
Yeah.
It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, we've gone from one extreme to the other where it was squeaking to Tarfield and not a lot behind it. Now there's 4 or 5 guys and a couple of others coming up underneath that as well. So yeah, Connell's proven the last couple of weeks that he's a kid that belongs at this level, which is nice because I'll be honest, I wasn't sure, you know, a couple of months ago, that that's what opportunity gives you.
Rosie, you must be impressed with Connell as well, because I know you took a few scrums early, but you didn't hesitate going to lineouts, and that says a lot about backing him, I guess.
Yeah, I think so. And you got to give guys that trust, you know, and that confidence, and then they just got to deliver their role. I think we speak a lot about believing in ourselves and each other, and that's an aspect of it. You know, he's got a lot of help in and around him with good leaders, and Carts and Poe, and yeah, as Dan mentioned, really did his job good tonight and executed well for us.